Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the movies I've watched and the video games I beat in the month of November. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like I didn't watch enough movies and beat enough video games because I felt like maybe I just felt lazy in November. I don't know why. I didn't really play a lot of games, but I beat a few and I watched, uh, I don't know, a lot of movies, but 40 movies. So I'm going to let you know what movies I watched first. Number one, I watched A Quiet Place Day 1. That was a pretty good prequel to the Quiet Place movie. That was a really good movie. They Crawl Beneath, Little House on the Prairie Season 6, Alaska Animal Rescue Season 1, Are You Afraid of the Dark Volume 6, Phase 4, which was a 1970s killer ant movie, and it really it really wasn't that great. I mean, but it was $5 on Vudu, and I thought I'll check it out, and it was I don't know. Oh God, You Devil, Medicine Man, Mystery Science Theater 3000: The Return presents The Mask, not the Jim Carrey The Mask, but another mask. Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, which has Nicolas Cage in it, and he goes just like every other movie that he goes crazy in. He goes crazy in that movie. So if you've never seen it, you gotta check that out. These Final Hours. Do I remember these final? Oh yeah, now I remember. Oh man, that was. If you find that movie on Vudu, check it out. It's like the end of the world movie. The world is going to end in like 12 hours or something, and the things people are doing within this 12 hours is crazy. So, um, Talk to Me, the horror movie, 19, the newer Talk to Me horror movie, amazing. If you've never seen it, and if you feel like you're going to skip it, don't skip it. That's a great horror movie. It's great. Shadow of the Vampire, Little House on the Prairie Season 7, Hotel Transylvania Transformania, which was the fourth movie, and I really enjoyed it. Also, this movie I really enjoyed, Weird, the Al Yankovic story. It's it's a spoof of biopics, like biographies. Biographies? Yeah, like a story of Weird Al, but it's a spoof, if that makes sense. This movie is as bonkers as Weird Al is, and he is in the movie. Weird Al plays a character in the movie, which is comedy gold, honestly. It's I'm a big fan of Weird Al Yankovic, and that movie is fantastic. Give that 5 out of 5 stars. Um, Run, Fat Boy, Run. Mystery Science Theater 3000: The Return presents Demon Squad. The Taking of Pelham 123, the one from 1974. Pretty good. It's pretty good. The Deer Hunter. Rodney Dangerfield, It's Not Easy Being Me. Michael Jr. Laughing on Purpose. Tracy Ullman Live and Exposed. So I watched a few stand-up comedy movies. Still Dawn, which is basically it's a Mad Max type movie, but with Patrick Swayze. So Still Dawn. I feel like no one has seen Still Dawn, and because no one talks about it. But Still Dawn, it's a pretty good movie, really good. National Lampoon's Cattle Call, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, the Villain. I watched The Villain, and it's 1970s. It's a comedy. It's a slapstick comedy with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I swear it's very Looney Tune-ish. I say that because it's like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner, because the guy paints a fake hole in a mountain, and the guy goes through the hole, and the guy that painted it tries to go through the hole, but he runs into the mountain. So it's very, very Looney Tune-ish with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. But Arnold Schwarzenegger is in it. I don't know. It's like it's a very odd movie, but you don't watch the movie take it seriously because it's very slapsticky. It's from the '70s. The Villain. Little House on the Prairie season 8. Twisters. Mystery Science Theater 3000: The Return presents Dr. Mordrid. Spaceballs: The Totally Warped Adventures. That movie is animated. It's an animated movie with like different kind of stories, and it really makes fun of itself. If you like Spaceballs, you will like any Mel Brooks movie really. If you like Mel Brooks movies, Spaceballs: The Totally Warped Adventures is an animated movie, but it really stays in that genre, and you'll really enjoy it. Insidious: The Red Door. Little House on the Prairie season 9. So I'm completely done with the Little House on the Prairie series until I find like the TV movies. I think there's 3 TV movies, so I never thought I would get into Little House on the Prairie, but I did. Catch and Release. Transit, if you never heard of it. It's about a family going on a road trip. Uh, there's bank robbers, and at a roadblock where there's traffic roadblock, they kind of take their money bag and put it in with the luggage where the road trip family is going. So and it's the bank robbers chasing the family that's on a road trip trying to get their money back. Transit. So check that out. That movie. That's pretty good. Octane. 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 Not a very good movie. I mean, I feel like they tried to copy Fast and Furious, but I really didn't understand the story. I kind of zoned out and just started playing games on my phone, and I feel like it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great, honestly. Um, Tim Hawkins, That's the Worst, another stand-up. And the last 3 movies I watched yesterday, after with the movies I got on Black Friday, I watched Prey. Fantastic movie, fantastic. I mean, it's like Predator: The Beginning. They could have just named it that, Predator: The Beginning. And I like how the Predator looks in the 1700s with not just like high tech with a helmet. He's wearing like a skull mask, and that looks so cool. And he doesn't shoot lasers, but he still has those red dot lasers, but he shoots like arrows. So he's still kind of high tech for the 1700s, but it's so cool. So cool. It's so cool. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so cool. Imaginary, pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty decent. I wouldn't watch it. Well, maybe I would watch it again down the road, but Imaginary is pretty good too. And I watched Freelance. Last movie I watched is Freelance with John Cena. It's an action adventure comedy. I think that movie is pretty good too. So I would suggest watching that. All right, so those are all the movies I watched. Yeah, for the video games, I didn't really beat a whole lot in November. I don't know, I was lacking in gaming area. I beat Call of Duty 3 on Xbox 360, Hitman Contracts on PS2. Ooh, excuse me. X-Men 2 Wolverine the Revenge on PS2. And then I beat Killzone 3 on the PlayStation 3. Then on this, on the Super Nintendo 901, I only beat 6 games. I only played 6 games. And I played Excalibur 2097, Kid Clown, and Crazy Chase, which bugged the heck out of me. I don't know. Toy Story, kids games are the hardest games on Super Nintendo, in my opinion. I try to play like kiddie games, like based on the movies, and they're the hardest games. Whoever made these games for Super Nintendo did not want the games to be easy for kids. I don't know. I don't understand. Um, Riddick Bow Boxing. I played a few boxing games and that was fun. I beat that one. TKO Super Championship Boxing. And the last game I beat was Operation Logic Bomb. Just random games. I just played random games on here and I beat just 6. So nothing interesting in games that I beat. In movies, there was a few interesting ones, a few that I didn't really care about, but that's how it goes sometimes. But anyway, hopefully this month, December, is going to be a better month of movie watching and video game playing because I lacked last month in November. So anyway, I thank you for watching me rant and rave and just talk nonsense in this video. And I will see you all in the next one. See you later.